Hello and welcome to Takeaway Arcade, the video game show for people who don't know about video games. My name's Will Dixon.
My name's Tom.
And we just watched the, what was it? The Microsoft conference at E3 2017. We're being quite quiet because we are filming from London and it's quite late and there are people asleep in the next room. So, what did you think?
It was slightly underwhelming.
Yeah.
On balance, I think. There was a couple of nice bits, but overall just loads of little snippets and no real info.
They were, like, I was happy that I was quite worried that they were going to be just fully hardware based and they were just going to go all on that, but they got the hardware stuff out of the way really quickly and then just focused on games.
Yeah.
But there were very few surprises.
Yeah. We had the early on surprise.
Yeah, which is really exciting.
Really exciting. Metro,
yeah.
Big fan of the first two. Be interesting to see how it goes because obviously now they're not in the Metro. They're obviously off on the train. Outside on the train, and they can breathe outside, which is nice.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the game dynamic changes.
It looked gorgeous.
It looks really nice
as well.
It would be nice to have a bit of colour in the game for a change.
Yeah.
It was all really dark and dramatic lighting in the last few ones with the red glow.
Lovely, but I'm very happy with that. Looking forward to seeing it less scripted.
Yeah.
And seeing what normal actual gameplay looks like.
Monsters you actually come across rather than like hunting them or something.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
So that could be good.
But yeah, they made a big point of lots of games, lots of very varied games. Too many to really remember all of them. Obviously, it was over 40, wasn't it, in total? Lots of exclusives, which is a good thing. And they made a point of actually going in and saying, right, here are a few of the big games that you know are coming, and we acknowledge. So Sea of Thieves, which I'm not going to play, but it looked fun.
It looks a bit of fun. It looks like it doesn't take itself too seriously, so it should be a bit of fun.
I enjoyed the trailer.
I might pick it up on a Steam sale in a couple of years.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens.
I'm assuming it's going to be on PC as well. This is the thing. I'm assuming these are all Windows 10 as well.
Yeah, some of them did say, but I wasn't keeping tabs on which one.
Yeah. Neither was I.
We'll see.
But of course, they started with Forza 7. Forza 7
and the Porsche.
Yeah, they brought out a real car, and it was
in a game show.
I'm like, why? At what point did they think it was a good idea to reveal a Porsche at a video games conference? Who in that room cares at all? Why did Porsche think that would be a good idea? I was just like, I don't think anyone in that demographic, no one in that room is going to go out and go, oh, I'm going to buy a Porsche now. Maybe
devs, when their games launch and they make their millions on pre-sale, maybe they'll get a free Porsche.
I'm fairly sure most people who play Forza can't afford a Porsche.
I think that's the whole point, isn't it?
Oh, you can't afford the. Here's something that you can't get, so buy our game instead.
Buy our game instead. So now you can experience what it's like to have that sports car that you can't have.
It's just taunting us, really, aren't they?
Basically, have a game instead. No.
Yeah, but I thought Forza looked nice, but then so do all racing games. So
Forzas look quite nice.
Yeah, so
don't play them.
Nothing especially new there.
No.
And then Crackdown 3 finally had a release date. It was a release date of, I think, November the 7th, was that one? I wrote down a few of the things. Let's get through to that. What was that? It was, of course, advertised with partially live action, which I always find weird, but it was Terry Crews.
He was good.
And
he's got the enthusiasm, a bit of energy going, which was lacking in everything else up until that point, really.
Pretty much. Yeah, November the 7th, Crackdown 3. Cuphead was announced ages ago, finally coming on the September the 29th.
Nice little piece for that.
That'll be nice.
See what actual gameplay there is. See what it is when it launches. I suppose that's September, that one?
September the 29th,
Okay, so...
what else caught your eye?
Well, for bad reasons, Assassin's Crud.
Assassin's Crud. Interestingly, I didn't see any. There was no shots at all in the little thing they had, little montage again. No shots of any modern day stuff.
Yeah, they've ditched the Animus.
Fingers crossed.
Finally given it up.
They've ditched it, but they've kept all of. It looks like they've even added to the UI.
The bombardment of
information
light and information is too much.
And then they've nicked the Breath of the Wild jumping off a horse or jumping up in the air and shooting in slow motion. They've
Eagle Vision is an eagle.
Eagle Vision is actually an
Actual
eagle. The eagle did look very nice.
The eagle's very nice. I had one fault at one point. It came very low and was gliding.
Yeah.
And they can't glide when it's that low because it's not hot enough.
It's a zoologist.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Just a little nitpick.
Yeah. What kind of eagle was it?
I'm going to assume an Egyptian eagle. Hey.
And
Geography there.
and it had it had Destiny's menu system.
Yeah.
They just fully ripped that out.
But that was very Animus-y-esque, where you're in the menu and then they're like, oh no, you're not in it, you're in a computer screen within a computer screen within a computer screen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nah.
Who knows?
No, I don't need any more Assassin's Creed.
But then there were two other things with the weird bit where the arrow, it looked like he was actually steering the arrow.
Did a Yondu.
Yeah. So
without the whistling.
That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And I did also notice that it's for the first time in a mainstream mainline Assassin's Creed game. It's not a white main character.
Yes.
Well, Connor actually, but a black main character.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Being...
And there was so it wasn't being whitewashed at all. He said, and actually the intro sequence talking about Project Scorpio, which of course is the Xbox One X, not the Xbox One squared like we predicted it would be, but that was a silly thing anyway. The main person in that representative of the audience was a woman.
So they're trying to expand the demographic a bit.
Yeah.
Or at least acknowledge the demographic that is already there, but not expanding. It's there. It just needs to be recognised.
And that was
good. Nice to see.
It's lovely.
At least they're trying.
They're trying, and they're clearly trying with the other games they've got as well.
There's a nice range, wasn't there?
Yeah.
They had Lucky Tail.
Yeah, Super Lucky's Tale, which is obviously for kids.
For the kids nowadays,
Yeah, someone watched the ukulele Kickstarter and thought, oh, that'll be nice.
Good idea, we'll take that.
Yeah.
But
and Life is Strange prequel, which of course is going to be lovely and inclusive.
Nice and
yeah.
That'd be an experience game again, wouldn't it? You play it, you kind of work through it once, and you're okay, I've done that. I can go and shoot something now.
Exactly.
But hey.
And the last ones that I thought really caught my eye, and I think caught everyone's eyes, Last Night.
Yeah.
Which looked like 8-bit.
Very nice.
8-bit cyberpunk.
Blade Runner almost.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Looked absolutely gorgeous. I've got to rewatch that trailer.
Yeah. I want more of that one because you didn't get enough to see how it's going to work. You just got enough snippets. And the background looked really, really nice and had me fooled for the first 5 seconds, and then it went 8-bit, and I was like, oh, hang on. Yeah. What's going on here?
Lovely blending of the layers and different...
and nice light effects.
Nice. Yeah.
That would be nice. I think that would be a really interesting one.
Yeah. And then carrying on with the great art styles was Ashen.
Ashen, yeah.
That looked lovely. We've seen that a couple of years ago, I think.
It looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah. But
and there might have been some really early stuff.
Yeah.
But
super bleak, super cool.
Yeah.
Love that. And then, do you have any others before the big one that we have to talk about?
Yeah, that was it from the pick of them. And then there was, of course, EA's little piece at the end.
Little thing at the end.
It wasn't Halo.
It wasn't no Halo. So that
Halo 3 anniversary just.
No Halo 3 anniversary.
I was nod.
Genuinely
there was a
expecting
Master Chief in the opening sequence, wasn't there, when they were talking about the history, well not talking, but showing visually the history of the Xbox. There was a nice Master Chief and I'm like, oh, no, that's it, he's had his time, he's done.
And it's just none of that, so there obviously will be Halo 6 probably revealed next year.
Maybe next year, give it a chance for everyone to those old wounds to heal.
Yeah, but they said they weren't going to do Halo 3 anniversary. I thought they were just giving us a smokescreen, but
maybe they're going to do instead. No.
But they don't need Halo anymore because holy fuck, Anthem.
Yeah, Anthem looks like Destiny should have been.
Yeah, it looks like Destiny meets Titanfall meets
those mechs.
the Iron Man.
The movements.
The animation was so good.
Really nicely animated.
Loved the environment.
Yeah.
Actually felt like you were out in the wilderness.
You felt isolated.
Yeah.
And even when they dropped in the extra players and you jumped into the Eye of Terror, it's not, but it looked like it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
It should be interesting to see more of the inside city life. Obviously put a lot of effort onto the face capture in that.
Oh, that guy's face at the
was
beginning was
good.
amazing.
I mean, he's probably going to be a main protagonist and all not necessarily protagonist, but
still, for a game that big, 'cause there's always a thing where games of a certain size they can't animate the faces properly.
Give up.
Yeah.
Too many faces.
I.e., what was it? Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
But that looked like
out in the cheeks. Yeah.
But that looked like Uncharted. That looked like Naughty Dog level facial animations in a game, presumably several times the size.
Yeah, I mean the jetpack sequence straight off the lip. Yeah. I'm assuming there was a loading screen between being inside and being outside, but still that jumping off sequence and then.
Absolutely outstanding. Bits of Crisis as well.
Yeah.
It had kind of like elements of that. It just looked like they've gone like, cool, what are all the things that we
What's
love?
everyone liking at the moment?
Let's just
mechs and robots and Iron Man and just
put it all together. And it's a BioWare game, so you know the story's going to be great.
Yeah, good story.
And
they've shown the weapon. They've already hinted at a lot of the customization elements and the loot.
Yeah.
And as long as that is not too stagnant, and you don't have like grinding caves. Like Destiny, where it was better to stand there and keep shooting that one guy than it was to actually do the whole mission.
Yeah.
But
that
looks promising.
I look forward to that going up head to head up against Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Because that'll just be really, really interesting. I think
competition is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And particularly as the former Halo people up against the
new boys.
New boys. Well, not new boys, but new boy. The new boy of the old boys. But So
overall, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not an Xbox fan.
Well, this is the thing.
In fairness.
Yeah, in fairness, we're not going to be able to play any of those games.
Or a computer.
I may have just sold my Xbox One.
I haven't owned a console in 5 years.
Well, regardless of that, and despite the fact that we won't probably get to play many of these games, Ori and the Will of the Wisps was nice as well. But anyway, despite that,
other pretty ones. Some of them.
Lots of pretty art styles.
They're revamping a whole bunch of stuff. I think that's cheating on their number count.
Yeah, the original Xbox games are now backwards compatible. Well, they will be later in the year.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said they're working on it. Well, you just put disc in.
Yeah. Well, I still have my Xbox 360.
Not that I have any Xbox games to be backwards compatible anyway, but you know, it's a nice thought.
Yeah.
People that are holding on to their discs still.
Exactly.
We'll see.
Well, regardless of whether we actually personally get to play any of those games, I was moderately impressed. Not nearly surprised enough.
No.
But yeah, it was alright.
It was good. It wasn't terrible.
Wasn't terrible.
Wasn't terrible.
That is our thought. Score. That is the Takeaway Arcade official score for the Microsoft conference at E3 2017. It wasn't terrible. Lots of games. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We are doing videos for all of the conferences this week during E3, if we can physically make it, and wake up again in, oh my god, like 3 hours for Bethesda. We don't normally do this. Normally we have guests on, and actually normally Tom is a different person. Please do check out our other videos and stick around, and we'll see you at the Bethesda thing.
Bethesda.
And please do follow us on Twitter at Takeaway Arcade, because we'll be live tweeting all of the conferences. Thank you. Bye bye.
See you in a bit.